basically, I'm just editing this video now, but I thought I'd put this in first. Sorry if you can hear my brother shouting again. I say that at the end of the video again, but they're playing FIFA again. But anyway, the reason it was blocked is because when the central line has been in for a long time, and I've had mine since the start of February 2019, because it sees it as part of my body now. So it may sound weird, but the skin tries to grow over it, which then causes it to block. And it happens quite a few times once you've had it in for a while, but watch the rest of this video to understand the process of how they unblock it. So yeah. Okay, so hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video is going to be a vlog. I have not planned this. I did not know I was going to be filming this. This is really unexpected, but if you have my Instagram, you will know a bit about what's going on. So basically we had the community nurses out yesterday, and my lumens, like, they were being really funny. So not like funny like comedian, like funny like not working. I don't know why I said that. You should obviously know what I mean. That's just me. But basically my red lumen gave a discard, which if you don't know what a discard is, it's where they take a small amount of like out of your line, because they put heparin in to stop it from clotting and stuff, which we'll get to in a minute. And then they use sodium chloride flush, or they'll take blood. So my red lumen had a discard, blood, and then only did half the flush, and there's like 10 mil in there. So it only did half the flush, and then she said, oh, I'll try and put the heparin in, and it wouldn't work. Like, it wouldn't go in. So then we tried the white lumen, and the white lumen gave a discard perfectly, let the flush go in, and then it wouldn't let the heparin go in. So then we rang Birmingham Children's Hospital, and they said to try again, and if it doesn't work, to ring my local hospital. So we tried it again, and none of them would give a discard, none of them will flush, and none of, like, I'd say none of them, like both of them, wouldn't do anything at all. But we managed to get like the bloods that we needed from the first time we tried. So we rang at Stoke Hospital, which is my local hospital, and they said that they could not take me because they had an outbreak of the coronavirus, or COVID-19, whichever you call it, and they said that they can't guarantee me a safe place in the hospital. So we rang Birmingham again, and they said to go to A&E, but instead we waited till today to go to clinic. My dad's here. But we're going to get petrol now. But we can't go in the petrol station, so our next door neighbours are going to help us out, and they're going to fill the car up for us and go and go into the shop and do it for us, because we don't want to risk anything, because we're going into a oncology. So let's go. Okay, so we're now at the hospital. So the nurse is just, my lumens are still out. I thought they were away. The nurse just had like a half an hour mess around with the, like, not mess around, like trying to unblock them in a way. It had no luck whatsoever. Some of the flush did go in the white one, but then when she tried to pull back blood, it brought out the flush again. So I'm currently eating my lunch, and they're going to put this special stuff down here, and we have to stay for like an hour and a half to 2 hours or something. So that's going to be fun. And people have been saying that my hair's really nice. But yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. Oh, okay, so they managed to put the stuff in, and it took quite a lot of force. But it's in, and they said wait an hour and then go back to them, so we just watched them for an hour. But yeah, my dad's gone to go tell them to come and get it out. And we'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's about it for now. But yeah, see you in a bit. Okay, so it's quite a while later since we actually got home. It's now 7:30. I'm just lying on the sofa playing Candy Crush. I'm on level 799. But basically, so my consultant, who's like in charge of like my chemos and my treatment and what happens and stuff, he rang and he said, my dad explained how we had an issue with the line today, which he got told about, obviously, and the last time the community nurses came, so like the Sunday before, they were being funny as well, and he said if it gets blocked again, they'll try and push for me to have my line out. So there's pros and cons to that situation. A few pros is don't have to do my dressing changes, can shower completely fine because you can't really get it wet in the shower, and I don't have the community nurses out every week. And in the end of it all, like me and my dad will think about this, it will actually save the NHS money. Now you may think that may be incorrect, but basically if they take it out now, so every week I have to use 2 sodium chlorides, like bottle things, 2 heparins, and 2 just blank syringes. So there's at least 6 syringes, 7 if we are doing bloods, and then it's like the wipes, they use a lot of wipes. It's like antibacterial wipes that they use, needles, all of that. And today, if I had my line out already, we wouldn't have been in this situation today, which means we didn't have to use up nursing time, didn't have to go to hospital, didn't have to have that, wouldn't have to have that special medication put in. Like over the grand scheme of things, like dressing changes as well, they come from the NHS. The NHS buys them, so that's like a few pros. And then the few cons is it's a risk. There's a whole world pandemic coming on, so the people that are doing the surgery could potentially be carriers without even realising. And it's just a bit of a risk with the whole coronavirus, because you talk to quite a few people before you have surgery. If you ever have had your central line out or in or any surgery, you know that you talk to quite a few people. So there's pros and cons to it, but he rang about that. And another thing is my kidneys. So there's a thing in your blood called creatinine, which is to do with, I can't really say it right, but it's to do with your kidneys, and mine's been high for quite a few weeks, and it could be because I'm not drinking enough, it could be that I'm not getting enough sleep, so they're gonna take it again on Sunday and just double check. And my platelets dropped from 114 to 71, and if you've been on my channel a while, you know that I had an issue with my platelets for a very, very long time. So when they started coming up, we were happy in that, but now they're going back down, so we'll have bloods taken again. But all the rest of my levels are fine. But yeah, sorry if you can hear shouting, my dad and my brother are playing on the PlayStation, playing FIFA, and what's it with boys shouting really loud on their PlayStation? Don't understand it. But anyway, I'm going to end this video here. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you ever get a blocked line, do not worry, because they will sort it out. Like, they'll keep, like, the nurse tried for ages to get stuff like to get it to give a discard, or tried flushing it for half an hour, and if that doesn't work, they'll put the special stuff in, which works if it goes in. So if you ever get a blocked line, do not worry. Like, that's my advice. Don't worry, because I will sort it out. I thought I'd just let you know about what my doctor said. So yeah, I will see you in the next video. Make sure you go check out my Instagram, it'll be in the description. Bye.